Ladies and gentlemen, Twitch chatters and lurkers, welcome to the grand final of the Gauntlet. It is the time that we're all waiting for, and it is the matchup that we all want to see. It's going to be Icon against Renegades in a true rivalry here. We're going to get straight into it. We're going to see Renegades, the 7-time champions, but Icon haven't taken it out a single time yet. We'll have to see if Icon can cause the upset, whether Renegades can continue it on and show their form, because these two are going to go up against each other in the last week of league play as well, and potentially fight for the first spot in Oceanic League play. Already off to a good start, where we saw a potential goal coming out from Renegades. It was the ex-Chiefs roster. Renegades picked up an international organization, so really shows you the growth of Rocket League here in the region as well. And all of a sudden, this one's turned around, the demo, and a pass up to Shady. Shady looking to bring this one back, but Kami returns in kind. Play now from CJ. It's over the top of Express. Kami goes high, and Express now. The pass down to Shady, it's a good one. The follow-up is there, Zen gets this one away. Torsos has been a big proponent of Renegades this season, a large part of their success. Has had a lot of big performances. He's very up and down in the last year of tournament, and yet he's found a bit more consistency, while Zen, the new player on the roster, tries to fit in. CJ has put a shot on. Don't have to talk too much about Icon. We've seen them before, but more importantly, we saw them at the World Championship. Kami beats out Express, but this touch from Express, we do not want to see it. It just didn't go in his favor, because Kami ends up accidentally dunking him, which is what led to that goal. A bit of fortune, but they will take it, as they always do. Renegades getting the early lead. A bad kickoff here for both teams. Kami across to Torsos. That's been the dynamic duo as well. But Kami, a very consistent player. Zen's put that one behind himself. Torsos looking to get this one up. It's now Kami in the center field. Zen has side flipped, but he still managed to get to it first. Express up to Shady. Torsos beats him out. And that's another follow as well. So right now, Renegades following each other up quite well, but not creating the opportunities. That one was a good one. Icon aren't able to put on the same amount of pressure thus far as they were against Out of Order. Maybe a different class of competition. Even still, if it wasn't for that one fortunate goal for Kami, it would be 0 apiece. So you could say it's still pretty tight, but the possession going the way of Renegades for now. Torsos, another chance. Shady avoids the demo. Very well done. Kami was screaming in at him, and he goes high. This one pops out. It was close, because Kami and Torsos, I don't think they were sure who was meant to go. Kami now, across. Torsos is there. The one, the two. The two are out again, and that one's in. Very quick play coming out from Icon here. The pass across to Torsos, and he just stayed under it. And look at this shot. A lot of power, unexpected to get that one past Zen. And tied up the game. Torsos has one out on the kickoff. Looking to make some magic on the backboard. And it's going to be Kami that makes the magic instead. A lot of pressure built up by Torsos. And yet Kami speeds out the defense with Shady's roof clear. A little bit faster, and that's put that one in the net. So again, Renegades, they were down, but now they are back up. Shady has a chance to tie up this game for Icon. It's been a tough fought battle so far in this first game. Torsos puts one more on. CJ now, looking to dribble. Torsos to follow that up, and they're not giving Icon any room to breathe. Icon have to get the clear. Express has missed it out, and it goes past Kami in the end. Torsos has missed. And with the demo on Shady, that might shut down the attack, but they still hold on very strong. Kami across, he's going up to the roof. Shady speeding it out. You really see, in terms of individual performances, they look really close to each other. One player speeding out the other. And then the same in reverse. Zen is holding back in the net. Gets beaten out by Express. Kami to the corner. It's Torsos in net. He's gone off the roof. Specialty often seen by his opponent, CJ. With 50 seconds left, what can Icon do? They've hit the backboard. Torsos gets the clear across to Zen. Zen with a follow-up as well. Torsos, not yet. Kami now, he's in the corner. Torsos gets the clear, and it's behind CJ. That's a good 50-50. Express, it's over the top of Zen, the save from Kami. Just at the last line. That one hit the side post, that could have been the tie. Torsos following. Now it's up to Zen. Gets this one nice and high. It's going to be a tough clear for Shady. Takes it to the side instead. And 15 seconds left on the clock. That might have been Icon's last opportunity. Noah shot on. Zen makes the save this time. Kami takes it to the corner. Torsos beats out one. This is probably going to hit the ground. No, it does stay up. Express. Now this is it. What can Zen do? He's on the backboard. He gets the touch. CJ keeps it in the center, and Kami dunks it at the very last second. Renegades just hold on. But Icon picked up that game from the last minute. They looked large and in charge. They looked to take it out. Kami coming in clutch that one with 2 goals, 3 saves, and some important ones at that. For Icon, they look totally in this one. It doesn't look like it's going to be a same 4-1-sided affair. Renegades take out game 1. And yet it looks good for game 2. Icon, plenty of pressure right at the end. So let's see if they can do it. They haven't been able to do it yet. Haven't been able to take out the grand final. This could be the first week that they manage to do it. We are heading into game number 2. And the kickoff as well. Express has won it out in the end. It took a while for someone to truly win the kickoff, as it was fairly dead even from the start. Zen has brought that one away, gets the double touch, and a follow-up dunk, yet Express ends up saying thank you for that ball. CJ now across. Zen challenged it well. Zen is now following it up too, gets the 50-50. It's hit the bottom corner. Zen looking to get some speed, but had to wave dash. He had no boost. It's Express with a pass across. Torsos had to stop that. Shady was looking for a demo, but Torsos was staying a little bit further out of net than you'd normally see him. So there was nothing to be found. Torsos now has the 1v1. Can he take it? He can't. CJ very patient in the defense. Kami has put that shot on. This one's on target. Sam off the backboard, puts it down as well. It looks savable for Icon here. It looked like they might have been able to get back. No, unfortunately they wouldn't have anyway. Zen just stealing the goal. And honestly, he didn't get any goals game 1. And so it's good to see him get on the board either way. CJ, he's the captain and looking to step up. Yeah. Famous player in OCE. Does analysis streams now as well, so if you're not following CJRL, make sure you do. That one's off the crossbar and in as well. Oh, that's a big shot from Zen. And the fact that it didn't go in was a bit tough, but it's still perfect for Kami to be able to get his goal. Again, still we haven't seen any goals from Torsos. It's 2-0 now from Renegades, and what I said earlier, maybe that doesn't hold true, but plenty of time for Icon to bring this one back, even if I said it was going to be a very close affair and that Icon felt like they were in charge of the second part of the last match. It does feel as well like Renegades doing a little bit more, and yet couldn't make the save. Zen beaten out here in the defense. Torsos gets dunked Zen thought that one was in, and that opens it up for Express. So 2-1 now. Icon bringing this one back. And, you know, every single time I say anything, I get proven completely wrong. Zen. Step up a little bit here in the defense. As Kami goes across. Zen is there behind him, but it's going to be Kami instead with the follow-up. Now it's Zen's turn. CJ. He's got a brilliant pass across to Express, but Express couldn't get the touch. Could have just been a straight goal if he could have got a strong shot on. Zen gets beaten, but it doesn't beat out Torsos. CJ is here in the defense, gets this one across. Zen puts a shot on, but very high and wide. Express beats out Torsos. CJ now in the center for Shady. It was a solid shot. Looked like Zen had the block on any kind of goal though. Express looking for the solo play to create something that opens up the net. Torsos has cleared that up to Zen. Does avoid the demo. Some fired back, Shady. Again, if that was on target, maybe a goal. A man down now, 2 men down. That's an open net. No, Kami. And Express goes sailing past. Still, more chances. Zen recovers. CJ getting shots on. 2 demos, and it's still not in. And Kami misses again. He hasn't had much boost. He keeps recovering. But those misses have actually ended up going in their favor. Must be frustrating for Team Icon, who sees the whiff and thinks, oh man, he just went in, he could have had a goal. Zen makes a save, keeps them 2-1 in the lead. With a minute and a half to remain, Icon need to start pushing even harder. You're seeing the demos, they're putting in as much as they can onto the attack, but they're not giving up any defense at the same time. So still playing their standard play style for the most part, being very creative. 2 demos, and this one's on target. This one's not savable. Oh my god, this is ruthless from Team Icon. Bringing out the demos left, right, and center. A player on each side getting eliminated and opening up the net, tying up the game, and that's going to be frustrating as well now for Renegades. Whenever you get demo gold, it's tough enough as it is. Get double demo gold, that hurts. Kami has missed, and that's open for CJ. A 3rd miss, and this time gets completely punished. Looked like a side flip coming out from Kami. Completely misread the corner. And CJ will say thank you very much. 3-2 now, and Icon brought it back. They were 2-0 down. Shady gets the bump on Kami. Zen's going to keep this one forward. A pass across to Kami, who does hit the crossbar. Can they tie this one up the same way that Icon did? Express makes the save with 40 seconds left on the clock. There was a lot of pressure on. CJ wins the 50 handily. That one goes pinching very quickly out of the defense, and that one's just going to go on. That one's a goal. Shady even coming off the backboard. I thought that came off the defender. Express back into Shady. I think Torsos might have had the save, but Shady ensures the goal off the backboard. So Icon very commanding now. After being 2-0 down, they are 4-2 up. Seeming to ramp up in every single game so far. CJ will keep that in the attack with 20 seconds left on the clock. Looks like it's the end for Renegades, as Icon will secure it with this one last touch. Almost one last goal. Shady's been really finding perfect shots in the net. CJ, slow one. To look for one in time. Hits the crossbar, comes down, and Icon take game number 2. They tie up the series. And like I said, it's going to be close. There was a time that these two went to game number 7 against each other. And I mean, we can only hope that it's a game 7. But either way, it could be a very close affair, back and forth between these two teams. We're going to head into game number 3 as soon as Nolski readies up and see which way it truly pans out, because I cannot tell you right now. Renegades getting off to good starts, but Icon looking stronger at the end. And, to give up a 2-goal lead, that's hard on Renegades. And for Icon, a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence coming into this one. I expect Icon to have the best start here. Torsos hits the backboard. Saved out. Torsos again. He's going to put this one into center. Goes straight to Kami. Kami across to Zen. Zen keeps this one high. Shady, it goes back. CJ. An interesting touch to beat out the defender. Torsos gets the clear. Surprising amount of power from the defender. CJ, can he get beaten out by Zen? He does, but Express will be there to follow up. Gets the dunk. CJ, again on the defense. They keep going. They keep getting behind this ball. Some very good challenges coming out. That's a big shot. Express had to come down very low for that one. Torsos, high. Zen into center. Express wins out against Kami. And CJ gets boost, but both his teammates were quite low. They managed to keep some on the boost in their tanks. That's allowed Express to get the clear. This is perfect for Icon right now. Oh, Kami, tempting fate. He was coming off the roof of the goal to get the clear, and then it hits the crossbar and almost goes down. Kami again hits the wall, but CJ is going to bring that one straight back in. Zen almost with the follow-up. Shady gets the dunk. You see every single time Renegades get a touch, Icon are doing something against it. It's a very good challenges. This time a very good demo on their way out, an aerial demo as he's making the play. Shady gets the touch, and that one goes past. You saw Torsos was backwards, so did Express. Careening in here, finds a great 50-50, follows through the ball, and gets the first goal for Icon. Icon managing to step up here, get some more opportunities on the board. Get onto the attack a lot more as well. Whenever Icon are on the attack, it could just lead to a goal. On target, all 3 members of Renegades went up, but Torsos is beaten out too. He gets the boost and looks to center it, but CJ stays calm under pressure. Torsos against the corner. Torsos again. Trying to get very involved here. Having the impact that he might want. CJ back to Express. A very clever offensive back pass. CJ the shot on. Kami takes it to the side. Torsos will follow. Torsos takes it low. Below the defender. Express keeps getting these demos, keeps getting these 50s. Really throwing Renegades off guard. Icon doing well. It's 1-0 now, and we know that Renegades can score. They've managed to do it a lot, but they haven't. They've been scored against 5 times in a row so far. Another double demo from Shady. It's just brutal right now. So hard to know when he's coming in, but oh, Shady in the defense. Didn't see this one popping up the way it did off Kami. It's completely caught off guard, and Zen will find the open net and bring it back to a tied game. So a lot of good work from Shady, and yet beaten out by Kami in the end. Express now has the chance. CJ, that's an angle and a half. He beats out the defender, he beats out the aerial, and he puts that one on. So off the kickoff, straight away. It's the 1, it's the 2, and that's a beautiful redirect. CJ. Very good knock from the captain right now. Putting on the work. Torsos. He's trying to work this away for his team. They keep getting caught behind. And that's another backboard. That one should be finished off. You see the first backboard. The defenders know what they're doing. You see them go, okay, this is fine. Shady knows how to defend. But the second backboard from Kami, knowing Torsos has his back, that's what opened up the net and tied up the game. Just a big team play coming out from Renegades. All three members needing to get involved on the attack to make it a goal. Torsos has a big air dribble. Doesn't have the follow-up touch, but it's opened it up for Zen. Can he get the double? He did have it. Express now over the top. Kami was caught creeping just a little bit there. Torsos against the wall. Kami has the follow. Shady now. Trying to work this out of the defense. That actually goes in their favor, that touch by Torsos. Oh, Kami has missed again. Seen so many from him. He almost got the dribble there, Zen. It's going to get turned around. CJ off the roof. What can Icon do here? Torsos ends up getting the dunk. Gets a pass back. Zen was following keenly. Kami gets dunked by Express, and we're just seeing so many good dunks from Express. Reading the play, reading the touches so well. And it sets up these goals. Zen's going to put this one high. Kami mustn't have boost, because he's not up for that one. The angle wasn't there for Shady. We might have ourselves overtime again. These two teams playing very closely. Torsos gets a big clear. This might secure the overtime, even if not the goal, but a demo. And Zen didn't read the roof too well, but manages to recover, and that pulls us into overtime. Seen 13 demos from Shady across the 2 series so far that he's played. 13 demos, and it's only been 7 games. Oh my goodness! That is disgusting from Express. We saw it before, we see it again. Follow up off the roof, follows the ball perfectly, and gets the angle in. 3 and 2. But Express, a big solo effort again to win a single game. And not only that, a game that puts Icon in the lead. They are now 2-1 up in this series. And they are looking good, especially Express. Especially. He's getting these dunks, he's getting these 50-50s, he got that big solo goal. He's doing a lot of work all around the pitch and making sure that his team can stay in the attack. So, you know, we're talking about it. We're talking about maybe the rise of Express once again, having a potentially big season this season. And this could be the start of it. Can he lead them, or can he take them into his first Gauntlet championship? Can he take his first win? We'll find out. We're going to go into game number 4, and I think a lot of pressure here on Renegades, because the 3-1 will be very tough to come back from. It's like having to get a reverse sweep in a best of 5 if they lose this game, and yet Icon are looking very good, especially if they can keep making those big plays. Express. Oh, Express! I think he caught out the defense there. The shot on from CJ. They're going to get the first goal again. CJ finds an angle. Express was messing with Torsos, and I think he caught out Kami off guard as well. It's 1-0 for Icon in game number 4. Looking very good here, and looking great to take out the Gauntlet for the first time. Get their first gold star. Shady has taken this one high. Torsos against the wall. Then goes high again. Torsos into center. CJ to defend it out. Kami looked to take it slow, but Express was not fooled. Torsos a 50. Zen close behind. Gets beaten out. CJ's 50. Kami is high and has the follow-up too, but ends up dunking Express. So, of all the players to do it to, it's probably the one they want to do it most. Zen gets beaten out again by the attack. This time combining with Kami for the clear. Torsos helping that one forward. Express takes it to the corner, gets the boost, recovers as well. Gets a follow-up touch. Now it's up to Zen. What can you do? He gets the pass across to Kami. Not a lot of power there, but end up still having the attack on. Zen puts that one forward. Express is trying to clear it. There's no one here to challenge just yet. Maybe the pace of this game slowing down. Torsos is coming off the roof. CJ off the back corner. Kami across to Zen. Zen cuts it, but Express was expecting it, stayed patient, waited for the touch. Express, you even see him rotating through the net. This one's high. It's difficult. The defense just holds out. Back into the attack as Icon continue their assault. CJ, almost a follow-up touch. It could have been a goal just off that one. Zen now looking for the challenge. It goes high. Express with a touch. Torsos gets bumped out. It's Kami all on his lonesome. I'm singing all by myself, and he manages to just hold on. Zen goes long. Icon now in the defensive half. CJ gets a clear to the side, and he misses that one. Express now with the clear. There's a follow-on from Zen, but Express gets a big dunk again. Express has been dunking everyone, but this one passes too far forward for Zen. There's a very close opportunity for Renegades, but they're still a goal behind, so one goal is not enough for them. Torsos has moved this to the right. Another bump in defense. It's going to give CJ time. Express should be coming in for the dunk. He managed to just get dunk after dunk after dunk. Every single time he's coming in on the ball, he tends to win it out. Zen and Kami both up for it. And now it's Torsos and Zen both up for it. This is a shot on, and it's Torsos and Kami both up for it. So a double commit from all members of Renegades. That's going to be disastrous for their boost levels. Torsos almost made it work with a double touch to try and get it out. Torsos here. Maybe this is the opportunity to get the clear. But you see, even then, still not enough boost to Express another dunk. The patterns are emerging. And repetition keeps on happening. Zen and Torsos both up for that one. I think Zen was looking for the pass back. Kami over to Zen. Express with the dunk. Express into center. Beats out one. Torsos to the side. Torsos again. Gets beaten by Shady this time. Kami to work it up. CJ is going to keep this in the mix. It's going to be the next player, Express, putting a shot on. And how much pressure can they truly get? Renegades have managed to keep the boost. They get a dribble, and CJ, a clutch save in that 1v1 defense. Kami's hit the backboard. It's only 30 seconds left. They could hold out. Zen thought he was going to hit it. He didn't read the play. As the miss came out, that was their best opportunity. Kami solo on the backboard. Zen can't find the angle. Torsos blocked out by 2. Express is high. He's coming off the roof. Beaten out by Kami here. 10 seconds left on the clock. It looks like Icon are going to take game 4. The last chance now. Kami to Torsos. Brings this one across. It's the backboard. This one's going to hit the ground. Kami keeps it up, but no. CJ. Ooh, that was close. Torsos had the shot on. Zen, he turns. He puts it down. There was a chance right there. And that one goes the way of Icon. They take game number 4 as well. They're up 3-1. They're ready to do it. They've got 3 match points in the grand final against Renegades. This is their time. They can finally do it. They can take the gold star. They can take their first win and maybe start a legacy of their own against Renegades, because Renegades, I mean, we can't even fit more stars onto their banner right now. It's kind of getting to that spot where you have to shrink the stars to make them fit. But Icon, continually coming back week after week, continually looking like they might take it and falling at the last hurdle. Well, they're definitely at the last hurdle right here. If they fall now, they've only got themselves to blame. They've given themselves 3 match point. They've put themselves in every advantage they could possibly get. Do Renegades have the mental fortitude? Do they have the willpower to take a reverse sweep or an almost reverse sweep against Icon? That dunk from CJ over Kami is not going to help their cause. Shady into the corner. CJ bullying Torsos in the net. Kami gets the clear, but it works in Express's favor this time. Kami puts that one on. The clear straight out into center field. Very good reactions from the attackers here. Zen to the left-hand side of the net. Kami confirming it. It might have come off the side post. It did not because of Kami's touch. So 1-0 for Renegades. Maybe they're starting the comeback now. Shady against the wall. It's Zen to follow up. We've seen him need to gain confidence over series. And if he hasn't gained it now, it might be too late. It might have been too late last game. Zen, a good flick, a follow-up as well. And if that doesn't scream confidence, I don't know what does. There was that flick that really beat out the defender as well. So 2-0 now. And Icon, they're going to feel pretty happy still. They're going to be feeling pretty confident. They've come back from the 2-0 before in, I think it was game number 2. CJ now has the dribble. It was a backboard for a crossbar touch that didn't allow Renegades to get the third goal. Zen goes high. Corsos into center, he just takes a shot on, and that could have been a ripper. Zen off the roof. Now it's CJ with the clear, but that's not good enough. It's going to go straight out to Torsos. Shady has to do something here. He gets the follow-up. And Renegades on the back foot now. CJ coming in for the pass. And it's Express as well. Now it's Shady. Shady's keeping this one on. Kami to the side for the clear. Zen follows up the touch, but no third player for Renegades. Shady wants to bring something on. There's Torsos over to Zen, over to Kami. 1, 2, 3. It was not to be. Shady into center again. They got the passes, but neither team putting something on target just yet. More to get out of the defense, to get out of the midfield. Make sure that they aren't in defense more than anything else. And CJ's put that up. Express going a long way from the wall to reach that one. Kami's got the 50. Zen will be coming in for pass to Kami. There's a little bit forwards. Now Torsos, almost a shot on. Shady's got the clear, and there should be Express as well. CJ, it goes wide. Another demo from Shady, but this time Kami taking him out in return. This one goes out into center, but no one was waiting for it. Zen makes the save. There should be another shot. Kami has to make a save. Shady was there at the other side of the net, waiting for someone to bump. I think that's why Kami went onto the backboard as well, to make sure that he was safe. Torsos has hit the corner, the pass is out. Kami, can he win? No, Express wins it out and gets a solid dunk at the same time. 50-50 certainly going in Express's favor tonight. Showing some real flair there as Kami hits the side post. He had to beat out the defender, you can't blame him for that one, but that's a little bit unfortunate to not sink that one in. Into center, Kami to Torsos. CJ, now's the counter attack. CJ's beaten out too, but blown up for his efforts. Express returns the favor on Torsos this time. And this is a very bloody affair. It's almost coagulating from the first few games as fresh blood putting down now, and parts strewn everywhere. Shady strewn across the side, misses that ball. Shady on the net. And Kami, he almost got faked out, but he stayed in the air long enough to get the flip. Renegades potentially starting this comeback. CJ's hit the top corner, Kami to the side. Shady's hit the corner again. CJ is lurking. Zen with the clear. That might have been enough. As Icon have 20 seconds left to try and tie this up. Zen is going to beat them out, but it's Shady across to Express. Kami saves the day and makes sure that no last goal goes in here. So a complete turnaround from the last time where they got a 2-0 lead and let it sink to a 4-2 deficit. This time, they take it cleanly. 2-0 Renegades, starting to bring it back. They've brought it to a 3-2 against them. So 2 more games, but that's still 2 games in which Icon could take it out. You never want to give Icon that many opportunities. They can win from anywhere. Very hard to reverse sweep. I think the only team that's ever managed to do it has been Out of Order. So it's now Renegades' time to see if they can do it. We're going to be heading into a game number 6 very shortly. It looks very much like it could be a 7-game affair. Ignore that scoreboard. It's flipped around on screen. So left is right. Oh, no, it's not. That one. Ignore that one. It's 2 over there. We're waiting on Nolsky to ready up. His stream deck broke. So he can't do production anymore, apparently. And honestly, I just want to see the game. So, you know, as long as he can press the button on OBS to get me back into the game, I'll be happy. I won't blame him too much, but I'm going to get back into it. Hopefully he can press this button because I don't want you guys to miss it either, because this is panning out to be an excellent series. I hope we do see a game number 7. But you never know. Icon looking dangerous right now as we head into the game. And see if Icon can take it out. The kickoff has gone well for Icon. Renegades in this back half, and we've even got some fans for Icon in the audience. And this one, a big save from CJ, but almost gets it out before Torsos puts it straight back in. I want to look at this again. CJ, he almost gets his follow-up touch. The flick took it high. Torsos had to flip early as well to counteract that flick. Some close plays from CJ. Kami in the center field. We've seen a lot of good plays coming out from both teams, but Renegades get the early lead again. And this is dangerous for Icon because it seems that Renegades have learned how to play using this early lead. Shady goes high and Zen's coming in. Torsos now, a shot on. 3 members of Icon were on the backboard. The fence works out as Shady gets the clear. Zen powers it and goes straight to CJ. Shady looking for it, so is Express. Gets past Torsos, but still in the attack. Express is up, gets beaten. CJ across, Shady is there. Doesn't get contacts. Zen now, solo, looking to get demoed. Shady just very aggressive. Be surprised if Shady doesn't have the most demos of anyone. We've had 95 total demos tonight across the evening. Gonna have to get the cleanup crew in after this one. CJ, here's a follow. Couldn't get the angle. It could have been the first goal for Icon. It looks like it's got to come soon. This will be it. The 2 players in net, no one going out for it. Now Zen's on the backboard. He has no boost whatsoever. Torsos has the clear. Zen is up, but Torsos gets the dunk. Now it's Express. Gets the boost. That's going to be handy. He's off the backboard. Zen, the last defender, gets a big clear off the attacker as well. Shady up high. Kami gets the touch. This is coming down to a lot of individual mechanics here. Who can be first to the ball? A demo from Kami. He looks for the second, but Shady recovers. That one is almost in. Comes off the side. Express now. Almost clears that out, Kami. Could have been fortunate. CJ looking for something. Shady looking to clear it. It's a tough defense right now as Kami has a shot on. CJ off the post for Zen. He finds the net and finishes it off. CJ, a lot of desperation defense here as the shot was on. He hits the side post. It just doesn't go so well for CJ. 15 demos for Shady and 15 demos for Kami. It's a good stat. Really shows how aggressive everyone's being. Kami, I think, making up for some earlier mistakes in games 1 and 2 where he was simply missing the ball in front of net. Now by opening it up at the other end. Torsos goes high. This is Icon's chance to get onto the attack. CJ, it's over the top of his head. Express now across to Shady. 2 players up. Torsos gets the dunk over the top of Express. Zen across to Kami. CJ instead going in the race. Express is streaming in. Doesn't win the 50-50 this time. Zen off the roof, gets bumped from the roof by Express. Imagine, that's so difficult to do. Express even going for the bump up there. But still, Renegades are in a 2-0 lead right now. This one's off the backboard. Kami is up, so is Zen. Zen pulls out, gets back to the ground. Zen's across there. Who was going to touch this one? It's going to be Express. Kami stays on the ball, behind it. It puts off CJ in his touch, but Shady has a chance. That's a banger, but Kami makes the save. 50 seconds left on the clock. Icon. If they don't win this one, they're going to be going to a game 5. And it'll have given up the first and second match points. They'll still have a third, but that's when it gets really tough in that game 7. Kami puts that one away. It's behind CJ. It's all the way down. It's a 1-2 pass out of defense. You cannot say anything about Icon there. They were looking for that goal. They pushed up for it. CJ, had he been ready a little bit more for that pass, he would have had a goal. It would have been 2-1, and it just didn't pan out for him that time. But the aggression, not quite on. 3-0 now for Renegades. They look to be taking us to a game 7. It just keeps happening. In OCE, in the Gauntlet, we get game 5s, we get game 7s. We see massive comebacks, 3-1 down. Now we're going to see Renegades tied up at 3 apiece. Shady can't even get a goal in there. It looks close. That one is on as the setup was there from Shady and Express bumping out Kami. That's a lot of power considering the angle CJ came from. 3-1. Should be the final scoreline. We might see a kickoff goal, but even a kickoff goal is not going to win anyone the game. One hits the ground. Renegades take game 6, tie it up, and take us to a game 7. Starting the comeback, Shady has to restart his game, maybe having a few frame drop issues, something like that. We'll find out, but maybe that'll make the difference in game number 7. Chiefs. Renegades, previously known as the Chiefs, who won, I think, 6 stars under that name. New under Renegades, they got their first win in the Gauntlet under Renegades last week. Looking for their second one this week. They were down 3-1. They've brought this series back. They've managed to do it, and they've done it fairly cleanly with a 2-0, a 3-1. They're holding on to these leads, getting them early, getting a couple of good plays, but realistically, it's been more about putting the pressure on the defense, opening it up, and having someone fairly cleanly finish it off once there's no defenders left. I'm going to change the map as well. Shady has rejoined, and we are coming back into Manfield for our final game of the night. It's a best of 7. It's the grand final. It's Renegades Icon, the longest rivalry. Who will take it out? Can Icon get their first win? Will Renegades keep the victories going? Will they have made the biggest comeback they could possibly do after going down 3-1? It's already on the defense as Icon are looking to pick up the pace. CJ in the corner. Zen's there to challenge. Shady now across, but Torsos keeps it in this time. He almost found something there. It's so hard when you got Zen and then and there. Ends up mispronunciating things. Torsos takes this one high. That one's not the greatest touch, but Shady was there to follow up. Express now has hit the backboard. Zen, a big read. CJ is there. He's got the dribble. He's going to take this up the wall. Can Torsos beat him out? He can't expect the touch to come out earlier. Zen, the last line of defense, almost gets dunked by CJ. It is very back and forth. You see the power on these clears. The pass across from Torsos. Kami's out there, gets the follow-up touch. Torsos is there with him. CJ now out, and Shady and Express, I think both bumping Zen. Torsos is up, avoids the demo. It's across to Kami, beats him out. It's Express, the last man on defense, who does so much work. Ooh, it almost got past him. Zen now caught out as he hits the backboard, gives his teammates some time. Kami's going to be up, wins the 50-50. It's 0 apiece, 1.5 minutes in, and it hasn't looked like anyone's game so far, but that's a big demo from CJ. Kami now in, Torsos to follow. I think Kami got that boost, which could have been crucial. No, he did not. Now, behind. It's off the corner, it's going down. Shady was very comfortable, stayed there. Kami diving away. Zen is in to challenge. CJ now off the roof. The demo is there as well. It's Torsos, the solo play. He's hit a beautiful target. It was crossbar, but it was down and out, not down and in. Zen now high, putting on the pressure. It's hit the top corners. CJ all the way down the other end. It's open, and Kami can't save it. There was a bump in the midfield, and we see a goal end to end. It was Torsos bumped out by Shady. He had the save, and Kami was not expecting. So Icon, all those bumps tonight, all those demos leads up to this one demo here that could win them the game. Zen looks to tie this one up, gets a double dunk over two different members. Torsos gets beaten out by Shady. It's now CJ on the ball. CJ up to Shady. Down, on target. Oh, Kami, a big save. Keeps this to 1 goal. That was a massive shot on. CJ, another shot. He rolls under 2 defenders. Icon running away with game 7. This looks tough. What a pass from Express. Gets that one backwards straight to CJ. Put all the pressure on the defense. It's 2-0 now. Icon looking a lot more comfortable. CJ. Beats out one. Express has beaten out second. Can he get it on target? No, he couldn't find the angle. Very tough one. Shady has brought this one forward. Shady again, putting on the pressure. It's hard when you're 2 goals down, you're Renegades, and you've got Icon putting the ball on target towards your net over and over. Torsos gets boost, and in doing so, allows Shady time. Kami high, now it's Zen on, but he gets beaten by Express. Torsos is up. The bumps are still looking to get on. Kami across to the side, Shady's in the mix. Kami across to Torsos. Torsos gets demoed. So many demos tonight. Zen into center, no. CJ's backwards up the board. Torsos gets bumped out again by CJ, an accidental one that time. It's behind Express. Kami to put this one in. Oh, it's over the top of CJ, but this is going to be so tough for Torsos to get a goal. He gets the first touch. He gets the second. He had the angle. CJ makes the save. They hold on. This was the second goal that they could have got. It doesn't pan out. Torsos, he brings it within 1. 100 saves for Icon, but it's not enough. One more for Torsos on the board. There's 2-1 now. Icon look to be taking it. They look in control, but don't get me wrong, Renegades have had the chances. Now it's Kami. He's got it. He's tied up the game. He's brought it to a 2-2 from the brink of defeat in Game 7. A kickoff goal. And Kami uses patience to get that one over Shady. Oh my goodness, we're in Game 7. It's 2 apiece. Who is going to take this one out? It keeps getting so close. Icon so desperately want their first win. The Renegades keep coming back every single time. Torsos the clear. Torsos might have the follow again. It's Shady doing well here. Now it's CJ. CJ, Torsos, he's got the 1v1 and he can't beat it out. Express, a good save. Express again has the follow-up now. Now he's got a 1v1 opportunity against Zen. Zen's managed to keep this one up, make Shady sweat as he hits the corner. Torsos and Kami both on the ball. Torsos keeps this in. It's ringing down to 9, 8, 7 seconds. Zen makes it high and hard. And this is going to hit 1 second. We're going to see Game 7 overtime. We are here. It's 1 goal that separates these 2 teams. It could not be closer. Torsos takes it high. Shady's backwards here. He doesn't want to get caught out. It's over the top of Kami, but not the top of Zen. It's beaten out CJ, and Express gets it back to CJ. Brings him back into the game. There is someone up there. Oh, Torsos Express had to be scared. As the shot comes down, it's over the top. Now it's Zen. A chance on the attack. Beats out 1, can't recover for the second. CJ looking to get this one forward. Kami takes it high, and Torsos is just bumping Shady. The demo from Zen. Kami up to Zen again. It's Express that wins it out, and Torsos is caught out by that win. Oh, what a recovery from Torsos. Up to the wall. Zen now, beaten out by Shady. This is an opportunity for Icon. Their first real one of the overtime. Torsos across to Zen. Is this one it? The power's not there. The save is from CJ. A clutch save under pressure with no chances to mess up. Kami goes high. Shady, he's just looking to put this one out of defense for now. Give him some time to breathe. CJ has put that one across. Kami across to Torsos, off the wall. Torsos has hit the corner. It's going to come out to Kami again. It's going to come down as well. Now it's Zen in there. The shot is on the demo as well, but Shady makes the save off the side. This just doesn't want to go in. Zen, another shot that was on target for the save. Zen's now there in front of net, but he can't find the angle. Express left in the corner of the net, looking to make the save that wasn't there. CJ's popped that one out, and now it's CJ all the way down. Finally, Icon get a little bit of time to think. Shady, he's missed that one. Zen, almost off the back. Shady has the solo opportunity. It's up to Kami, who makes the solo defense. Zen is coming in, gets a solid 50. Kami slows it down, wins out the 50 forward. Kami, the follow-up again. We've seen so many chances from Renegades, but every time Icon holds out. Torsos now takes it high. He's got the follow-up at Express against the top corner. Express again, he's got the follow-up. What can Express do? He doesn't opt for the double. Respect. This one's across. Express has moved out. They don't want to take any opportunity, any chances, any risks here in overtime. All their series, all of their day comes down to this. Shady gets challenged by Torsos. CJ now up against the wall. It's Zen here, all the way down, one end to the other. He's taking it high. Express on the backboard. Zen was looking for the dunk. It's Express again. He got that dunk right there. That could have been it, because there were double commit from Chiefs. That one's in! Renegades take it! Zen scores the goal. It's a wide angle, and Kami takes it off the wall. He beats out Shady. He beats out CJ. And Zen has put the winner in from 3-1 down. They came from 3-1 down all the way to a Game 7. They were 2-0 down in Game 7. And they take it in overtime. After minutes of play, they managed to do it. They've won. They take the $120. They get their 8-star. And Icon again are denied a star of their own. They are starless despite the quality of play they keep putting on week after week. They haven't been able to do it. It was a great showing tonight. It was fantastic for them to get to Game 7.